Yo, check this out, man. My girl is the very first female head coach in the NFL. You see it here first, folks, man. I enjoy this very brand new franchise mode, man. I like the fact that you can do male and female head coaches because it does give a lot of opportunities to branch off into your own fantasies. With that being said, my girl is 4'11". Okay, they don't go no lower than 5'5", so I made her 5'6". And one thing I do like, as far as little details go, for the women head coaches, they don't put the weight on there like they do the male head coaches. And for my skill level, man, I'm gonna go all pro. I'm gonna do 7-minute quarters, man. I ain't trying to play all day, but I'm trying to have a good time. Now, one thing I will have to change later on is the accelerated clock. As I was recording this and editing it and cutting and chopping it all up, I saw that the end of this video was rounding out to about close to an hour and a half. So for future references, I'm definitely going to be doing the accelerated clock. And then in the team settings, man, we're really just going to be worried about the coaching, not really worried about signing all the players in the off season, things of that nature. We're just going to be worried about the injury, the depth chart, and just the progression of the players, man. That's one thing that the coaches are really known for in order to get their guys to the big game. You look at Andy Reid, guys like Bill Belichick even. Think about Sean McVay. They're leaders of men. And one thing that always stood out was making sure that they got their players ready to go in at Super Bowl. With that being said, that's the game plan of this season right here. Miss Coach McClain will be leading the New England Patriots to the championship yet again. I don't know why, I just thought New England. I like the color scheme, the red and blue. It's always reminded me of Superman, so why not? And I mean, who else can really beat Kansas City in the AFC besides the Patriots, right? So here we're going to go with a couple of different changes. I just switched over my quarterback from Drake May. As much as I like the kid, I think I like Joe Milton a little bit better. Then I'm going to go with the Antonio Gibson for my running back. I like the two-headed monster of him and Stevenson. And Montre, golly, I can't even say his name. Ramondre Stevenson is a real bruiser of a back, man. So I think having those two guys back there is going to be something to see. Now, here's the best part about it. The New England Patriots offensive line this year hasn't really been that great. I've been reading up on it, and it hasn't. I think it's been historically bad. This year, under new head coach regime, Miranda McClain, these guys are going to be ready to protect Joe Milton at all times. I'm telling you guys, right now, this season is going to be so fun. It's going to be crazy. Let me know what you guys think the final season record's going to be, because I think we can go undefeated. If we're playing on, which I believe so, Madden just generates the same schedule, we should be able to go undefeated. Now we're going to do some off-field training, kind of get some of these guys ready and prepped and set it for the game. Right here we got Jelani Tavai. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, I apologize. But I like this kid, man. He's a star in the making. And we got greatness to uphold. Here we go. First play. Okay, so that one was not the best play. I am going to get better at this. I haven't played Madden 25 too much, so this is all going to be a learning experience. Y'all are witnessing greatness to unfold. There's another big play right there. Joe Milton hands it off to Antonio Gibson. Trying to get that tackle right there. It's a lot harder than you think. Definitely a lot harder than you think. But I had so much fun playing this game, man, day in and day out. I got so much content recorded, but I haven't been able to sit down, chop it up, and edit it. Look at that. Another one goes right there. I almost had him right there, but I definitely did not get him. But, yeah, Jelani Tavai, a dog right there. You see he made that tackle right there. He's a dog out of Inglewood, California. Oh, he just missed that one right there. But one thing about this defense is we fill holes. It's what we do around here. And I saw some of his highlights down in Hawaii, and I thought he was a really cold killer. Like I said, he's a star in the making. I think he's got big time potential. I think Mike Vrabel just might be the coach that New England needs to get him right back to the championship. And this drill is over with. Finally got through the ugliness. We got a bronze medal out of this, though, so we're going to keep it moving. Next, we got the wide receiver battle with Demario Douglas out here running these cold routes. Here we go. We got Demario Douglas on the run. Come back. Got him. And we just jotted him up. There's another one. Here's another one. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Give me that. Come here. Man, look at that. But still, only got a bronze. All right, and before we get the game started, before we go through the season and whatnot, we got a couple of things that we want to take a heed to. But I really enjoy this version of franchise mode, just to be able to make a woman head coach. And then I thought about it. It's Valentine's Day. I'm probably going to upload this on Valentine's Day. Let me do something nice, like make my girl in the game. I know she probably going to think, it's cheesy, whatnot. I don't know what she thinks, but I also know she's a gamer, so she might appreciate this when I drop it. With that being said, I'm rebuilding the stadium, and I'm thinking this bowl calls, man. I'm liking the bowl look. I kind of like this one right here, but to be honest with you, that old school college look definitely hits the mold. I think that's the one we're gonna go with. It took me a lot of going back and forth with it, but I'm happy with the decision. That's the one we're gonna rock with. Here we got an option to kind of upgrade our middle linebacker, our position, man. Because don't get me wrong, we got a lot of heat, but we could always use some more heat. So I'm gonna look into it. I did set the trade difficulty on very high. I don't know if this will work, but I like Alex Singleton, man. He's a dog out of playing with the Broncos. So if we can get him in a trade for just a draft pick, thought about first round, but I think he's mostly worth the second round pick. And just like that, the trade interest level is fully green. That means it was accepted. No matter what anybody says, I think this is a great trade. Now we're going to take a look at our remaining schedule and see what we got going on, man. Yep, Cincinnati Bengals, Seahawks, Jets, Niners there. You see the Dolphins, the Texans, Jaguars, Jets. I mean, listen, it's going to be pretty much the same schedule as it was this past season. So we're going to test our mettle under new head coach Miranda McClain, and we're going to see if we can't get these New England Patriots back to the Super Bowl. All right, next we're going to look at the draft class, see if we can import one from the online draft class. I didn't see any here that I like, so I kind of went and did a little searching and finally found one. I'm going to go with this one right here by Draft, where it's the file name is 2025 Draft. So uploading that, we're going to check out the roster. Here we go. We got Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Will Johnson. You see Ashton Genty down there. So it looks like a pretty good draft. And then I see this guy. Not sure who this guy is, from Texas A&M. It must be a cold brother, but we'll see. This is the first upload. Many more to come. Now you can feel the season approaching. We're setting the goals here. Our goal is always to make it to the playoffs. That's how high our expectations are, man. And just like Bill the Terror Belichick, we're aiming to go back to the promised land. We're trying to go to the Super Bowl, man. But first, we got a couple of media questions. Got to get these out the way. You know how it is. Coach, the fans are curious how you'll handle the rookies' quarterback's development. What do you mean? In the past, teams have had tremendous success if a rookie sits for a year. Will you play the rookie quarterback this season or let him sit and let him develop? Now, we want our rookies to, we want them to play. I don't know about y'all, but we enjoy having the fresh embolism. Are you sure you'd be missing out on a lot of development? Who's the head coach? You or me? I mean, come on, let's be real. And here it is. Game 1 of the 2024 season is upon us. And guess what? It's Valentine's Day. Let's get going.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's back here at Arcade Scout, and it is very important, Papa, for both teams here that their seasons begin with a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where you really can't take myself back to that locker room to week 1 across the different seasons. Whether it was high school or college or pro, it's the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway.
All right, man, I had to let y'all see what that felt like. When I open up this game, man, every drive feels like a brand new one. And here we got Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty, making his way out the corner. You see his overall is well above OP. But let's be real here. His last season was tremendous. And I think he could have been an MVP had his team, carried their end of the bargain. But you see right here, first play of the game, Joe Burrow throwing an incomplete pass over there to Marcus Jones. Marcus Jones thought maybe he could knock off Jamar Chase, but I had so much fun with this, man. Check this out. Joe Burrow on the pass. Booyah. T. Higgins got hit out of bounds by Christian Gonzalez. I think he's a third-year player out of Oregon, maybe second year, but he's a dog, man. Drop back, throw. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Man, Joe Burrow is dotting me up right now. And just like that, them boys are almost in our section. But just a few short plays later, man, it gets a little ugly. Because, boom, number 30 hits that one. Boom, number 30 hits that one. But, cha-ching, fumble on the play. Defense showing out, celebrating in the end zone. It's a party to be had. Papers going all around. Boom. What's going on? I never would have thought on the first drive. Hold on. It kind of looked a little suspicious. The referees say they got to stop the play to look at that one more time. What y'all think? To me, it looked like his knee was down just a hair. Just a hair before that ball came out, and the referee's decision is, Yep. We're giving the ball right back to him. But here we go. We got another opportunity to be great. Defense. Our defensive mentality is always being taught to bend but not break. And just like that, you see the boy, Juwan Bentley. Marcus Jones stopping him right there on the very next play. 4th and goal. Our defense will bend, but we will not break. 4th and goal. But one thing, Coach McClain coaches, is to bend but never break. However, wheel of a lion as they stop the Cincinnati Bengals right there on 4th and goal. But our field position ain't that much better. Now we on the 2. Joe Milton taking his first snaps as a rookie. We're not going to be able to do much of anything with the ball. So we give the raw ball right back to him. And guess what? And just like that, the Cincinnati Bengals are just going right back downfield, hitting us hard. Bam, and they finally got in the end zone. Finally got him, son. T. Higgins in the back of the end zone. Deserving of all his money. They go downfield. They get the points early. So Joe Milton handing off to Antonio Gibson. Not a lot on that play. Not a lot on that play. It's a little hard running. But with that being said, Joe Milton is not no slouch. Right here, he's throwing the ball. Got it out to his receiver. Bourne. First down, he's signaling. Then, oh yeah, y'all gonna really like this one. Cause then that boy number 4 in the backfield started hitting Nate butts hard. Boom. Dead to the right. Bam. Down to the right again. Boom. Right up the middle. Zap. And we are right in scoring position. First and goal. Coming to the line. Next play. Joe Milton got hit for a sack. Number 99. I believe that was Chase Young on that play, man. No, it wasn't. It was Murphy. Got to get his first name. The dog is out there. These dogs out here balling. We're down in the first quarter. After the first quarter, 7-0. Coach McClain trying to boost her players up. Little morale. But let me tell you, this game is not over just yet. As the Patriots line up for the field goal, we get it. 3 points goes right up on that board by number 13. Need them in the big moments when the big moments arrive. Next drive for Joe Burrow, man. These guys, something special, man. Let me tell you. Bam! Oh, my God. Just when I think I could cut him out, he tried to jump at the end. And them boys are something special, man. I couldn't make the stop right there. Man, I really feel like I let my team down because oh, my God. You saw how close that was. And at that point, all 83's got to do is execute. It was great, man. That was a crazy play. Joe Burrow is out here stunning this New England Patriots defense right there. One play drive. Are you kidding me? One play drive by Joe Burrow? Man, got our guys out there shaking in their boots. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what to do. But on the very next possession, man, we got a chance at greatness to be able to answer back as the offense. Antonio Gibson takes it up the middle, tukes one guy, makes another guy miss, but ultimately goes down at around the 25. The 24 is what they'll rule us at. First offensive play this drive. Joe Milton out in the shotgun. Antonio Gibson out in the backfield. We're throwing it right back over to him. You can see he's, at this point, getting spammed because we have to get our playmakers open. Coach McClain having a little bit of adversity here in the opening beans. And Joe Milton fires it out to Bourne. Number 84. And number 4. Both going off for this offense right now. And now, Cincinnati Bengals look like they're in big trouble. Another big play right here. Great play, man. These guys out here trying to get some points on the board. We're trying to get to the Super Bowl. That's the main goal. We're going to have to take a timeout for an injury on the play. That same 99 on that last drive who made that sack is now on the sideline. Now what's going to happen next? Screen got it out to our star running back Antonio Gibson, man. He's shifty. You miss him, you'll see a Kleenex. As we're trying to switch up the play here, man, we're trying to get some guys open. Psych, we're going to get Antonio Gibson open right down the sideline. Spamming him all you want to. You can't stop him. Now we got Joe Milton up in the shotgun one more time. A couple plays later, we're going to have to make something shake. We all getting jacked up here. But nevertheless, bam, we going to find a wide open guy in the back of the end zone. Look at that boy. Sean Boutte. Kicking that Boutte all around Cincinnati. Had a great protection from our offensive line, man. These guys are out here stalling the defensive front just a little bit. for our guy to get open because, you know, those slant plays are supposed to be real quick. We had to wait for that to develop just a hair. And now we're lining up for the extra point, man. That's going to make the score 14-10. And our guys got a chance, man. Our guys got a chance. In the very next drive, we're kicking the ball right back to them. They got some time. They got a little bit of space right there to take this. No, he's getting driven down like a AAA spine buster from Triple H. Double A spine buster, I say. Man, now I'm sitting here thinking about how I'm going to stop this high-powered offense. Coach McClain making some adjustments here. Think we got just enough to kind of hold them just for a bit. Oh, and just like that, it looks like it's wide open. Here we go, next play. I thought he was going to throw it to my guy. Look, I was blowing my assignment. My guy went right on past me. Next play here, man. Joe Burrow is looking icy. How am I going to stop these guys? Oh, my goodness. Man, I tell you, it's a lot easier said than done trying to stop them boys on offense. But we do just that. We hold them to a field goal. So now the score is 17-10. We got about a minute left. About 2 minutes left. Minute and 50 seconds to be exact. About a play later, right? Check this out. Joe Milton's going to have to roll out to the right. He's got nobody open. But X, right here, number 9, takes in that ball, man, and gets out of bounds. Kayshon Boutte doing his due diligence, man, and this drive is getting crazy. Next play, actually 2 plays later, Joe Milton holding, throws it. Kendrick Bourne running out, number 84. Are you kidding me? They get up in the red zone. 2nd and goal here. Joe Milton hands it off to Antonio Gibson, but he's stopped right there. We got about a minute to go. Tick, tick, tick. Joe Milton gets it out to Antonio Gibson, and he finds the end zone for 6, with a chance to make it 7. Antonio Gibson taking pics with his fellow O-line and his teammates, man. I'm telling you, we're going to get this offensive line up to par. Now, the all-important extra point. We make this. We tie the game up right before halftime. We get everything we deserve. It's up, and it's good, man. We tie the game up. After being down 14-3, this is starting to look like a game, man. And now, Coach McClain, with this New England Patriots team, man, this new England Patriots team is looking good, but not right now, as the kicker has to find a way to make that tackle. And he lays a pretty good hit stick on the guy, too. But being able to stop Joe Burrow has not been this team's strong suit. As he goes downfield, he takes the snap, throws it out to his guy, but he drops the ball. The defense is looking kind of clean. They're looking like they might have Joe Burrow shaking. Next play, Joe Burrow back in the shotgun, maybe the pistol, drop back throw. He's going to escape the pocket. He's looking, he's running, and he slides right before the big hitters come around in his vicinity. I'd say he lucked out right there. The next play, man, Joe Burrow, 3rd and 4. Just when you think he's got nothing on it, he finds a guy wide open on the edge. Mike Gesicki, wide open, man. He's looking good. And just like that, Jamar Chase got open on the sideline. Definitely not going to be the last you hear of the dog himself. And then Joe Shiesty finding Mike Gesicki again right in the back of the end zone, man. These guys are a lot harder to stop than I originally thought. So now we've got to deal with the fact that not only, now I ain't going to say he mossed him, but I say he definitely finessed that catch because the guy overjumped. He got a little careless, if you will, and jumped prematurely and wasn't able to come down with that pick. With that being said, Joe Burrow and these Cincinnati Bengals just scored with less than a minute in the second half, man. That was pretty cool. Now they're gonna kick it off to me, but with only 6 seconds left, man, we're just gonna go ahead and take a knee, get out of here, get to the half. Psych. We're gonna see if we can score. Joe Milton takes the ball, throws it out, gets it out to his guy, and incomplete pass. So we tried to get some points right before the halftime. That attempt ultimately failed. But the score is still in really good range. We're only down by 7, score being at 17-24. These Bengals are looking just as formidable as they do in real life. But halftime report, man, this is one of my favorite parts about this game. It updates you and lets you know what else is going on in the league. You see the Bills, are actually up against the Cardinals, 21-6. As good as the Cardinals are, they're trailing. Only got 6 points. Then you see the Chicago Bears up on the Tennessee Titans, 21-10. Caleb Williams kind of struggling, but they got 21 points. A dub's a dub. A dub's a dub. And then you see right here the Jaguars are actually down against the Dolphins, 20-7. Tua Tagovailoa doing his thing, giving it out to his all-pro receivers out there in Miami. But this is the game that matters most right here. Joe Burrow showing why he's not a Heisman Trophy winner, a national champion, in the knockoff. I ain't going to say knockoff Tom Brady, but I would say he's the second quarterback to beat the greatest of all time, quote-unquote, Patrick Mahomes. But here, we got a couple of options to make some adjustments to our offense and defensive game plans. I enjoy what we got going on here. But now, our offense is back on the field. Joe Milton gives it to Antonio Gibson. And, man, this drive here got a little under my skin. We had some good plays. We had some bad plays. But here, with throwing it back, Joe Milton, play action pass, throwing it out. Psych. Takes a sack. Trey Hendricks. Somebody stop that, man. We need somebody to stop that, man. Throwing it out again. Incomplete. Man, I thought he caught that, and to my chagrin, he didn't. And now we're looking at 4th and 24. At this point, Coach McClain is just trying to make something out of nothing, give his team a little bit of a spark. And he overthrows his tight end. He had a couple of good receivers open on that play, actually, but Joe Milton just couldn't execute on that play. Now, Joe Burrow here in the red zone has been money. I mean, from top to bottom, has been on his game. Drop back, throwing it right there to Donovan People. No, I think that was Donovan People-Jones, right? Believe so. With that being said, doesn't give me much time to think. Joe Burrow, right on the money, running it from number 30. He gets the first down. And just when I think, what else could go wrong? We got guys blowing assignments, guys getting blocked until the whistle. It's getting bad for the New England Patriots. But one thing Coach McClain coaches is to bend but not break. And here we go. My poo. Go all the way. Pick 6. Are you kidding me? Coach McClain got these guys out here like it's the Super Bowl. Somehow, some way, the New England Patriots are back in this game. Reading the offensive eyes of Joe Burrow and making this play was something that is not easy. And my poo made it look easy in the most high-tense area of the game, right in the red zone. I mean, the offense just, they just turned the ball over on 4th down. And for him to make that play, this game just got flipped on its head. And just like that, kickoff right back to Cincinnati. They're going to get stopped right there at around the 30. Good return there for that guy. But here we go. A play later after a loss of 2. Joe Burrow finds this guy right in the middle of the field. Christian Gonzalez, excuse me. God, I'm terrible with these names. He makes the stop. I like a lot of these animations, man. These animations give me so much joy because if anybody, I mean, everybody that's been playing Madden can tell these animations have not been very much justified. But now you see the way the wiggle is between the context of many different players as you see Jamar Chase going for a first down there. It just feels like it's justified. It's vindicated for a guy to, whip his legs around after getting tackled and things like that. The production team were phenomenal in the makings of this game. Joe Burrow throwing it again. Oh my God, we're missing tackles. Donovan Peoples-Jones is out here making us look like a bunch of scrubs. What are we going to do? 2nd and 2. Joe Burrow's under the center. He's going to get it out to the side. And Donovan Peoples-Jones with a little bit of wiggle. Joe Burrow's loving it. Cincinnati is loving it. These fans are absolutely soaking it up. They believe they've got a team this season that's ready to compete on this game, man. This is insane. I've never been dealt with like this against the computer, but we get the sack. Sack on the play. Sack lunch, sack on the play. Love to see it. Play later, man. These guys are backed up pretty far. Defense here to make a stop. T. Higgins, man, is an absolute animal. I don't know how we're going to be able to deal with this guy for the entire game. He made that play right there and just made the whole defense look slow. But we caught him. It's 3rd down. What do we got here? Wide open Mike Gesicki, and he's getting tackled right there. Oh, my God. At the 32, these guys are moving. I cannot believe it right now. Coach McClain, her defense, I understand they're built on bending but not breaking, but this is a bender if I've ever seen it. Jamar Chase, he's going to take it all the way. What is going on? Jamar Chase grittying all over the New England Patriots defense. This thing is looking ugly for the resumes of these cats, man. And the extra point is up, and it's good. I cannot believe the wherewithal. I'm going to need to see that again. I can't believe that. Next drive. We're going to take it out the end zone. We're going to try to do whatever we can to stay in this ball game. That last play was incredible. I don't know how we're going to be able to keep up with that. Our offense has been cold, been out for about 2 drives. The last time we saw our offense. And here we go. Antonio Gibson taking it off to the left. Big play, making a dude break his tackle. I can't believe it, man. These guys are balling, man. Number 4 is his game. This is his game. I can't make it up. And when you see the hot hand, I can't help but want to ride it a little bit more. At that point, he only gets to about 2 yards. The guys are balling, man. These guys are balling. I like what we got going on here in New England as our offense. Joe Valentine finds this guy. Catch your boy. Stays in. Touchdown. Are you kidding me? He got that touchdown and made it look incredible. You want to talk about Jamar Chase being a playmaker? Kendrick Bourne is making his case to be the player of the game here. What? But hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see that replay. I think his toe was out of it. The referee's coming back on the field to show it. I could not believe it. When you talk about what this could mean for a team of this degree, a play like that takes away a touchdown is something that's unforgivable. So here, Joe Milton, he's going to have to take this snap. He's going to have to figure out a way to get this ball in the end zone, and he overthrows his guy, man. This is about dramatic as I've ever seen a New England game. This is Joe Milton, and he gets sacked, fumbled, picked up by Trey Hendricks. This defense is incredible, man. They are stepping up. Joe Milton going down, the ball looks to be clearly out. He takes a big hit. Trey Hendrickson on the play. I can't believe it. So, looks like the Cincinnati Bengals are going to get this ball back. They are outstanding, guys. I can't believe it, man. But one thing I'm going to say is that Coach McClain will not take this lightly. One thing about Coach McClain is that she is a harper on fixing and correcting the little mistakes. We all know once you fix the little mistakes in the foundation, it holds up sturdy enough to grow. Boom. Incomplete pass, man. We needed that. We needed that. As the third quarter creeps to the end, we're going to need to find a way to get this ball back, or at least put that football in our end zone one more time, or in their end zone, so we can tie this game up. But it's been heavy sledding. Joe Burrow dropping back, throwing the ball. Incomplete pass. You almost had to hold your breath there. But nonetheless, it's 4th and 1. I'm thinking that they probably are going to fake it. To my chagrin, they don't. And that might have been their biggest mistake. Because right here, Keyshawn Boutte tried to make a guy miss. Doesn't successfully do such a thing. But he's here to win the game. Just like our whole offense is. We're still in the game here at this point in the third quarter. We're not here to compete. We're here to win the game. And here we go. Big throw. Actually had a chance to catch that. Unfortunately, couldn't land it. Couldn't execute. So here we go. Joe Milton, man. He hasn't had a terrible game thus far. It's just been tough sledding. And he gets it out to his guy, Hunter. Are you kidding me? What a dog. What an absolute animal. That's the type of play that we need if we want to be great. And boom, right there, Antonio Gibson got in there. No, they say he dropped the ball. Dropped the ball. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 10. What does the offense have drawn up here? Big play, Austin Hooper. Booyah. I remember when he played in Cleveland with Baker Bake. He was just about as clutch as he is with every team, man. And I think he is pretty clutch. I don't think he's gotten enough opportunities. Antonio Gibson, big play opportunity. Stopped at the 1. But just because he stopped at the 1 doesn't mean the opportunity stopped. 2nd and goal. Joe Milton in the shotgun. Looks like we're throwing the ball. He takes the snap. Throws it out to Antonio Gibson. Does he get in? No, they say he's just about as short as he was that last play. Geno Stone on that play. Here we go, running the ball. This time he gets in. New England ties up the game. Are you kidding me? Antonio Gibson making his case to be the new MVP of the league. First game jitters haven't hurt him as the extra point goes up and it's good. Now it's tied 31-31. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Joe Burrow warming up that arm right before he goes back out there in another crucial drive. And number 15 takes the kickoff. Man, this game has been incredible. I've had to stay up all night trying to cut up and find different pieces that I wanted to put in the game. There was a lot of highlights that I actually had to take out of the game, but this game was crazy from top to bottom. As you see in this next drive, man, Joe Burrow already getting it out. He tried to get that extra play in real quick right before the third quarter ended. You can see some of the highlights right here, getting sacks, pick sixes. That's the reason why we're still in this game. But nonetheless, man, we're here to take over, not just take part. Coach McClain is here to take over as she sees her offense going out there. Boom, Antonio Gibson gets back inside, but he's going to be stopped short of the first down. We got 3rd and 2. Game is tied 31-31. Chop back throw, Joe Milton finds a guy. Hunter runs it up for a first down. He's going downfield. Joe Milton liking what he sees from his offense. They are balling today. Over 300 yards and a tub. Man, the guy is coming out here and putting his stamp on this New England Patriots offense. As the next play goes, Antonio Gibson finds a crease, but he's not able to take it all the way for a touchdown. You can tell he wanted it. You can tell he wanted it just as bad as that kid in the candy store. But Coach McClain looking at the playbook to see if she can find something smooth to run. We remember this play. Just ran it not too long ago. Coach McClain gets it out. No! But Joe Milton was hit on that play. Now we're talking about crunch time, clutch time, whatever you want to call it. 4 minutes to go. Joe Milton takes it up the middle and he slides in between a couple of defenders for the first down. He is that guy. Joe Milton putting the team on his back. What does he got to say? Nothing much. It's only Friday. And guess what? I don't get paid this week, so I'm mad about it. Oh, but that guy looked like he didn't get paid this week too. It's Murphy. That man has been causing havoc from the rooter to the tutor. But this thing ain't over yet. 2nd and goal. What do we got planned? Joe Milton, drop back throw, takes it out to the right, gets it out to his guy, Kendrick Bourne. Stays up for about 1 more second. You could tell I kind of put the controller down thinking that he was down. But with that being said, man, it's 3rd and goal. What do we got schemed up? Coach McClain gets it out. Hunter! Are you for real? Hunter Henry coming up with the big play. He's been real key for Joe Milton on his last 2 drives. And there he's able to punch his ticket for 6. And now we have the all-important extra point, which isn't always guaranteed. Hopefully we can make it and give it a no. We missed the extra point. That's not good. With Joe Burrow driving the ball down like he's been, just because we had the lead at 6 doesn't mean he's going to quit. Jamar Chase right down the middle of the field. 2-minute warning goes by. So many different questions, so many different butts out of their seats. What is going to happen with just 2 minutes left in this ball game? Is Joe Burrow going to take this Cincinnati Bengals team downfield, score 6 points, possibly even 7, and win this game, make it 1-0? Or is this New England Patriots defense going to shut all of that stuff down? 3rd and 4. Joe Burrow making some moves with his offense. I've never seen a CPU move his offense like this before in my life, but here he goes. Joe Burrow got it out to his guy. Bam, T. Higgins. Ain't really had his name called much in this game, but that just goes to show you this game has been loud. in Cincinnati is loving it. I don't even think they care who wins or who loses. They're just excited about this game as Donovan Peoples-Jones isn't able to make the catch while being covered by Marcus Jones. You can see Zach Taylor is making nervous play calls right here in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter in the first game of the season. Joe Burrow, drop back throw, gets it out to his guy in the middle, but that's not going to be enough for a first down. He knows it. They know it, and they get up to the line of scrimmage. Next play, bam, he gets that tough catch right in the middle of the field. Mike Gesicki is knowing he caught his name called for a reason, and his reason is for winning. But next play, Joe Burrow gets it out to his guy, bam! They go downfield, score a touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. They look tough, man. And here we go with the extra point, man. And they're gonna make it. So you see the scene that is being created. The score, 37-38. The time, fourth quarter, 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Joe Milton is going to do something that only a few greats have been able to do here in New England. Starting with Tom Brady. Joe Milton is going to be able to lead his very first touchdown, or I would say comeback drive where he can win the game. But right there, the drive starts out a little slow. And they're going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage, hopefully try to erase that from the minds of the fans. But already, 3rd and 14, not looking good for these guys, man. You got to understand, Joe Burrow on the other side, that doesn't give him enough opportunity to make mistakes. So here, Joe Milton waiting for his guy to get open, and it's incomplete. Man, these guys from Cincinnati are balling. It's not looking good. It's not looking good whatsoever. What are we going to do? Joe Milton drops back, throws it. He gets his guy wide open. Antonio Gibson, are you serious? Takes it up the field. Touchdown. 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 New England Patriots, they're going to win this game. Are you serious? It looked like it, but Joe Burrow with just enough time to make something out of nothing. He's going to move his team around. I'm moving my defense around. Miranda McClain is trying to find a way to walk out of here and escape Cincinnati with a W. Is she going to be able to do such a thing? Only time will tell. Tick, 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 tick. Joe Burrow throws it out of bounds just when you think he's got an upper hand. Just when you think nobody's going to be able to stop Joe Burrow in the Cincinnati red-hot offense. Here we go. New England with a couple of good calls. It's 4th and 10. Joe Burrow throwing the ball. What's he going to do? He had a guy wide open. He's going to go down. New England is going to win this game. Coach McClain, the very first woman to head coach a football team in the NFL on Madden, wins her first game. What an absolute barn burner here in Cincinnati. Miranda McClain finds a way to will her team to an absolute stunner as New England takes the first game. Doesn't look like it's going to stop here, man. This team looked absolutely phenomenal. A couple of mistakes, but that's what's going to happen when you have two of some of the greatest teams to play in the NFL. Man, look, I enjoyed this game just as much as I hope y'all did. Probably a little bit more. With that being said, y'all got to give me a like, give me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your gamer tags. I'm definitely streaming on Twitch. I would be more than happy to take names and kick boots. Hey, with that being said, once y'all play this out, look at the stats. Let me know what y'all think.